Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Line drive to center field. Peterson is there, two gone.
The pitcher, number 62, Parker Whitman.
Cole Calhoun will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw goes over to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Into the box now, Tim Windsor, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Another 1-2. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand a couple, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Hansel Robles enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So here now is the pitcher, number 64. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple of weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Jackie Smith will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 9, Jackie Smith.
Into the box, Breivik Valera goes the other way as this is line to left, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Into the box now, T.J. Rivera, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Next for the Dodgers, number 12. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, this ball's hit hard to center field. And this is going to wind up as big trouble as this is down for extra bases. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and show track tell. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bruce. Still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. Jim Johnson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Turned on down the line. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer here in the series as this lead got even wider. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, B-Roy? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this.
And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kinsler's got it, and it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt as the home standing 9. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Boone Logan gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Now the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Unable to recover, he's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Kinsler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Number 30.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second. Ready once again, number 20. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Peterson looks up. Gone! In now, Martin Maldonado. As he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took. So they score 4 times on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Jose Alvarez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Kyle Farmer come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
17. Kyle Farmer.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Rob Seguin, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Runner goes. Hard on the ground towards short. Simmons is there. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Number 14.
Riding in once again, Kike Hernandez. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. And now for the Angels, number 10, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Scott Alexander comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. One out, nobody on. Wind up and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cesar Hernandez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And the inning stays alive. It will bring Mike Trout to the plate next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. Stepping into the box, Tim Windsor, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And a swing and a miss on the first pitch as we are underway here in Game 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Bellinger has room in foul territory. Oh, he botched it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. No balls and a strike to count. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch on its way to Upton. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels leave 1. It's the Angels nothing, Dodgers coming to bat. This is the Freeway Series, and it's on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Young is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
That base hit was streaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the air now out to left field. Upton's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson.
And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Young is there. And that ends the inning. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Chris Young goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a... Popped him up. Number 12 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Valera. And that retires the side. 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. Back up the middle. Simmons dives. What a stop. The throw to first. What a play.
Batting 7, right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. And the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Settling in now, Austin Barnes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set and the pitch. He's running. There's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher, Julio Urias.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
But listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you don't.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. So striding forward now, Martin Maldonado will match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Digging in to try it again, Tim Windsor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets fouled. Smoke toward third. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it, he fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Angel digging in for his second at-bat. T.J. Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Lined hard toward right center. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, number 12, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Peterson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into short left center. Trout coming on. And that's the 3rd out. But the Dodgers strike for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there.
Hit high and deep out to left. Valera looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Another 0-2 coming. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way.
Number 20.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
On to first, and it's dropped.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Peterson. Oh, and he botches it. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third.
And not in time as the run scores. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim Windsor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Richards is on his way home. He will score, and the Angels have drawn even. It's now 5-5. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Into the box now, Julio Urias.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
In now, Breyvic Valera. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score. And in the days of 3-run homers in 9-8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. Into the box, TJ Rivera.
He gets it hard on the ground to the left.
Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. But one's all they get as the run scores. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Stepping in now, number 12, pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Justin Upton.
Striding in once again, Justin Upton. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way to Upton. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1, on to first, and they'll get the hustling Upton. It's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Chris Young as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. They're down 2, 7-5. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jock Peterson.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Showtrack for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Down the third baseline. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Barnes. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Hard liner to center field. But this will not get down the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Ready once again, Ian Kinsler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batter, number 20.
Standing in, number 20. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in and looking for more, Martin Maldonado. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Calling for it, Hernandez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels. Next for the Dodgers, Julio Urias. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Breyvic Valera. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Standing in now, T.J. Rivera, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center field. Trout is there. Let's see if they test it. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. Trout is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So Zach Cozart is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Zach Cozart. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 49, Rod Stewart.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Third baseman, Tim
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
0-1 the count. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. He was a double play victim last time around. Aaron Blair is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Chris Young. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. Now 3 runs are in. And my goodness gracious, an inside the park grand slam. Come on. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Number 20.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now batting.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard towards center. Kinsler rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a huge swing by Cozart and a drive to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. In now, Tim Windsor, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. To first, Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. The Angels are out in front, 13-9.
Your attention.